Hi, I'm here to share two powerful things that I noticed and I observed, or let me say I discovered in my life in this little time I've spent on this earth. So I have two things I want to share with us, two challenges that I feel that young people are facing, especially people that want to build something tangible, something that will outlive them. So there are two things I've observed that poses as a challenge to young people, especially people that are still starting off life and people that don't have a foundation already, helping them to, a foundation where they will just come and continue with. So these are the two things. And number one is limited resources, especially money. When we talk about resources, one of the major resources that people need, or one of the major resources that we need as we live on this earth is money. Imagine you have an idea. Imagine you have the whole skill, everything, but the money to fund it becomes a challenge. The money to help you to, grow in it, to do something about it, becomes a challenge. That's one challenge that you young people face, especially when you know what to do, where to start, how to do it. But then again, the money to start becomes an issue. So thereby, you might possibly, for some persons, you will leave that thing you know how to do best and now focus on another thing maybe you don't even know how to do best and start doing it just to do what? To gather the resources that you need in order to fund the other one. That's time wasting. Sorry, I will not say time wasting, but that's actually that's one thing that, is a challenge, honestly speaking, is a challenge. And the second one, walking through life without guidance. Where you are the one doing everything, you are the one discovering your path, you are the one advising yourself, you are the one, seriously, that's a big challenge because you keep on making mistakes. The time you're supposed to be moving forward, you are using that time to make mistake and correct. So when we talk about challenges, these two things is two things that I've observed as things or major thing that poses as a challenge to people, to young ones that are trying to build life. And when we talk about what are the solutions that I feel, that can help us to curtail those things and overcome it, is that start where you are. If you don't have the money or anything, start where you are. You have heard that. I've been hearing such a thing before. But sometimes what happens to when you start where you are, yet you are still being hindered. Because of what? That's the money. What will you do? Okay, so I don't really know, but I would say that I would just start where I am, because that's what I would do. That's what the country offers, at least for that level. That's what you can do. Start where you are, save up money, and then fund the other aspect of you that you want to actually focus on and be known for it. And the solution for walking through the path without direction is just find a mentor. Find somebody. You might not necessarily know somebody one-on-one, like on a personal level. I don't know, but I feel you might not necessarily know. And the aspect of having a mentor, you can get a mentor that you know that have walked through that path that you are walking through now. Somebody that you know that have gone ahead of you and has walked through that. And in fact, somebody that you know that you are seeing the future he is, the way he is now is your future. You can make that person your mentor. By the resources that has been authored by that person. If it's movie, any industry, just find one person that you can pay attention to. Read his articles, purchase their mentorship courses. Do anything that you can do in order to learn from that person. And yet, you might not necessarily be close to that person on a personal level. Also, pray. Thank you for staying true to this video or this sharing of my challenges. I told you guys I'm sharing my challenges and struggles with you people. I remember in my last video I said that I relocated. I made some relocation to another city, and it's kind of overwhelming and that kind of thing. And yet, is well. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.